Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Digital Trade, and in this video I want to introduce you to Microsoft Excel as a complete beginner. So at the end of this video you will find it interesting and educating. Don't forget to share it, like it, comment, and also subscribe to my channel. So let's quickly look at the structure. Now, Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet application or program developed by Microsoft Corporation, and it is useful for computation, for calculation, and for analysis. So in today's work environment, Microsoft Excel is very useful, and that's why the knowledge of Excel is important if you want to be an efficient worker. So let's look at the composition of Excel. Now we have what we call sheet and workbook in Excel. Let me treat this topic, sheet and workbook. Now when we talk about sheet, now this individual sheet, what we call sheet in Microsoft Excel, these are called sheet, and the entire the combination of all the sheets make a complete workbook. So I will say now that the entire lesson now is a complete workbook. This is Excel fundamental. So the entire workbook now, the entire file now is called a workbook. Now you also go to the menu bar. This is what we call the menu bar, where we have file, home, insert, draw, layout, formulas, data, review, view, and so many other stuff. So the combination of all this is called the menu bar. And then we also have the formula address. This is the formula address, where you can type your formulas, or any formula you type in the cells will also appear in the formula bar. And then we have the column alphabet. Now Excel is made up of columns and rows. So where we have this alphabet, they are called the columns. That is the horizontal the horizontal aspect is the column, while the vertical is the row. So in Excel we have rows and columns. We have columns and rows, and then we have quite numbers of columns. Now the entire column, the total column we have in Excel is about 16,000. Now if you want to get this, there's a formula that you can use, and the formula is called count blank. So let's quickly see it. Now just press your wherever you want it to appear, just put your cursor there and click there, and then once you have this circle, you can type your formula. So on your keyboard, just press your equals to, and then you say count blank. This is the one I'm talking about. Double click on it, and then highlight the entire column by clicking here, and then press your enter. So we have a total of 16,384 columns in Excel. And then this is what I'm talking about the formula. Once you type a formula, it will appear, and you click on that cell, it will appear in the formula bar. So this is the formula to check the number of columns that we have in Excel. And also the rows, we have about over 1 million rows. So let's check it with the same formula. Press your equals to, say count blank, double click on it, and then highlight the entire row by just clicking like that, and then press your enter. And then Excel says we have about 1,084,567 rows in Excel. And that's one of the limitations of Excel, whereby when you have large number of data, you are not able to use Excel. So you have to use other programming, other programs for analysis, such as SQL, Progress SQL, Python, and all others. And then we talk about the cell name. Now every cell in Excel has a name. For example, this cell I clicked on, the name of this cell is E7. The column alphabet is E, while the row number is 7. So the name appears in the name box here. This is the name box. So every cell has a name. This is D4 and this one is a F4. And if you click here, you see this is G11. So all the cells as they have names. And then we have the status bar. This is the status bar. The status bar is used to display important information. For example, let's say you have these numbers and then you decided to highlight. Once you highlight these numbers, then in your status bar, there are analysis for you, quick analysis by Excel, where we have three types. We have the sum, you have the count, and you have the average. So the sum of these numbers highlighted is 35, the count is 5, and the average is 7. So that is the work of the status bar. It is used to display, once you highlight numerical information, then Excel will do a quick analysis for you. If you need more, you can click on the status bar, and then you can have other one. Just tick them. If you need the maximum, tick the minimum, and so many others like that. And then we have this for zooming in. If you want to zoom your page, you can zoom. If you want to enlarge, you can also do that. And then we have the file menu. Now the file menu, this is the file menu. Once you click on it, you have so many options that are useful. You have home, new. New is used for want to create a new workbook, a blank workbook. You can use new or Control N. Open, you want to open an existing workbook. Then you have info. Info is used to display important information about the workbook you just opened. For example, this workbook now, you can see the size, you can see the author of the workbook, the creator, you can see the date when the workbook was created, and then the last time it was modified. So sometimes it is used, as a form of security check. Let's say you work on a document and you are not around for some time, and someone has tampered with that document. When you come to info, you quickly know about that. And then you have save. You can use to save your file, and then save as works if you want to save your an existing document in another location. And then you have all other options, print, share, and all other options like that. Yeah, let's go forward. Now we now have, let's take a quick look at the menu bars. Now we have the home. This is the home where you have all these icons to work with. You have insert. This menu provides option to insert various objects such as pictures, chart, and symbols. So in your insert menu, you can insert pictures, you can insert shapes, objects, chart, and all others. So we are still going to take a look in depth in videos to come. And then you have the page layout, where the option provides to customize your interface. This is a page layout where you can set your margin, your page orientation, size, and all other stuff like that. Then you have the formula bar, where you can easily customize your formula in Excel. Then you have the data menu. Now this is the data menu. This is where, if you want to analyze data, this is where you spend most of your time. We are still going to see more on the data menu. So the data menu provides option to filter and easily view relevant data information. Then you have the review and the view menu. The review is for you want to protect your sheet, your work with password and all others. So the review is there for you. And then you have the view menu. View menu provide option to freeze your work. So that is those are just the basic menus that are in Excel. And let's take a look at what we call data menu, the data validation. Now in Excel, if you want to work repetitive work, there's a way that Excel helps you to do it. For example, I want to type from January to December. Once I have typed January and February, and I decide to highlight, and I bring my cursor to this black dot, I can decide to drag it down, and Excel will automatically fill the rest of the month for me, instead of me to be manually typing. So you can see it has already filled it. Now you want to add serial number from 1 to, let's say, 1 to 100. Once you do the first 3, put your cursor there and just drag, and Excel will fill the rest, as many as you want. So let's say you want to stop at 100. So this is 100. So, and then you have it. And also, let's say you want to type from Monday, the days of the week, you can just type the first 2 and then you drag, and then you have the days of the week for you, Monday to Sunday. And then other sequence like this, 5, 10, and then you just drag. So Excel helps you to do those repetitive work. And then let's say you want to add, these are the months and these are the sales for the month, and you want to do what we call data validation. Now let's say you want to have this month in this column, marked in yellow color. Now what you have to do is you go to your data menu, click on your data menu, go to data validation, and then click on data validation, and then this box will pop up. Now click on this box and select list, and then click on this box again, and then select where those data that you want Excel to put in the data validation box for you, and then click OK. So you come to this box, you see that all the months are here. Now you can now select, this is June, this is November. Instead of you to be manually typing it, you can have this drop down. It's called data validation in Excel. And also, if you want to, once you select the month, if you want to return the sales, you want the sale to be automatically displayed, then you have to use VLOOKUP, to return the data. So let's do it this way. Just press your equals to, say, VLOOKUP, and then Excel will ask you for the lookup value. This cell is the cell that we want to reference. So click on the cell we want to reference and press your comma, and then Excel will ask you for the table array, and this is the table array. Select everything here, and then press your comma, and then Excel will say the next one is the index, column index. Now this is the column, this is the first column, G, and this is the second, H, and this is the third. So the column we want to reference is the third column, which is the sales column. So you put in 3 representing the sales column, the third column, and then you put a comma. Then Excel will ask you for the last one, which is you want to return the appropriate the match, or you want exact match. So put 0, and then you close your bracket, and then you press enter. So anytime you select any month, now it will automatically return the sales. That is called data validation. You can see August, you have 65,201, and when you come to August, you see 65,201. Then when you select another month, let's say you select another month, let's say June, you can see that's automatically return the entries for you. So that is what we call a basic example of data validation. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this lesson, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.